If you're going to do modularization and you're going to do lab-based, mastery-based, competency-based, you're going to have to change the way you present. The material is all online, so you're not up there lecturing. I mean, that's just not what happens. So yes, in some ways, and for some faculty members, that's been a real big blow because they enjoyed that part of it. It changes your whole, how you are in the classroom. To me, I would rather in writing, I keep doing that, in writing, I like the idea that I can give the student one-on-one attention. What are you doing? What are you writing about? Let me see what you're doing. Let me help you. You're writing way too many comma splices. Let's see what the problem is. I like the individualized part of it in that respect, where they can go and do their work online, but you can go around and be a one-on-one with each student when they need it the most. So you might give up on one end, but you gain on the other, I think.
When I first tried to teach this pilot class after traditional lecture class, I tried to do some mini lectures. So in the beginning of the class, students are working on their computers, and I would say, well, please stop for a minute and I'll give you a mini lecture, 5 minutes, but now you will go faster into what you need to do. And after about 3-4 weeks into that, I just quit. The reason was very simple. Students work at their own pace. One is in Mod 1, one is in Mod 4, so they don't need my lectures. And just taking them away from what they're doing is just wasting their time and my time. So after that, what we're doing basically is one-on-one approach. Student raises a hand or just yells for help. And we come over, we have them one-on-one, we have an assistant in each classroom. And that is enough. 2 people, 48 students. If the class is full, that is enough. Students work at their own pace, they do not need more lectures. They watch the videos, they take notes, that is enough. And one-on-one help, that's what they really need. They want to do that specific problem, and we can help on that specific problem. I really like the idea that I have students on what they exactly need to be helped on.
I had heard earlier some mention of instructors who miss lecture. I'm a firm believer, and have been for years, that developmental mathematics needs to be taught in a self-paced situation, which lends you're going to be a facilitator, which I enjoy too. But at the end of the day, it's not about me and what I want. It's about what they need. And so I'm more than willing to give up the lecture and be a facilitator. I am a firm believer that this is not a magic bullet, but we are moving in the right direction with it.
It's very rewarding to have the time in class to help the students understand something that they don't get. Where you're lecturing, so many of them are shy. They're not going to put their hand up if they don't understand something. So it's rewarding in a different way.
Now, but I give them a test and I find out what they need to do, and they don't have to work on a chapter or a section that they don't need. If they know how to find the main ideas, then they don't need to fool with that. And in a class where they all move along at the same place, everybody's on main ideas, whereas some may need it, some may not. But the great thing about modularization is you can have students on various levels working on various things. And so to say that my pedagogy has changed considerably, in a way, maybe it has a little bit, but I find that that I've come full circle, and that I started out many years ago doing the same thing that I'm doing now, except I have the technology to do the identical things I did in the class, face-to-face, content literacy strategies and so forth. I can do those online now. So my answer is that my pedagogy has changed some, but more so the format and the way that it is done has changed considerably.